Hey guys, it's your boy Mark back with another video. Here with yet another 2022. Oh man, sorry, 2023. That felt inevitable, to be honest, that I was gonna say 2022 by accident. Being it's still January, of 2023. This is well, this premiered at a festival in 2022, technically. So that stuff confuses me, released at a festival in the previous year, but released for everyone else in 2023. It feels like it's hard to tell if this counts as fully as a 2023 movie, you know what I mean? But I'm counting this as a 2023 review anyway, because that's when I saw it, and that's when it released to like majority of the public. This is The Price We Pay. Now this is a 2023 horror film, according to Wikipedia. And it's about, I gotta say, when you watch this film, I never heard of this film until like recently, like pretty much tonight, January 23rd, 2023. So I've not watched any trailer. I remember halfway through this movie thinking, oh, I should probably watch the trailer for this movie. Because when you watch the movie, and as it goes on, I have no idea how you would promote this movie without blatantly saying stuff that would be spoilers. Because there's just a whole bunch of unique, I guess you could call it spoilery stuff. I don't know how you could promote this movie. So I am very well probably going to unintentionally say spoilers, okay, for this movie. So The Price We Pay is about this pawn shop robbery. This robbery happens, and they grab one of the people who works there, who basically becomes the main character of this movie. And basically their car breaks down after they take this woman with them, these robbers, who, by the way, two of them are played by Emile Hirsch and Stephen Dorff. Kind of big actors, So, yeah. They take her hostage, and like I said, their car breaks down, and they want to stay at this barn, until they can figure out how to get, cops off their tail and all that, I guess. And yeah, I watched this film beginning to end, just like that, just now, and I can give you guys my thoughts on it. First of all, this movie actually kind of reminded me, and at the same time, which makes me kind of sad, might have also inspired this certain movie that I've been wanting to make. So, and I say unfortunately inspired because, I want to like try my best to like be as original as I can, try and be without influence as I can. But now that I've seen this movie and it's given me ideas, or even more ideas for this certain movie I have had in my mind since 2008. I'm not even kidding. It might have given me even more ideas. Just like, dang it. Just because I want to be as original as I can. I'm not going to reveal that movie just yet. But maybe you guys will see it soon. But The Price We Pay. You begin this movie, and it does seem like just some sort of robbery movie, hostage robbery movie. And that's all it seems like when you start this movie. Well, technically the very start of the movie is like a whole different thing. But aside that, like the first hour or 40 minutes of the movie is like makes it seem like like a robbery type movie. But in all honesty, like I said, this really is like a horror film, you know. And it was all a matter of chance and coincidence, you know, like the car breaking down and all that. I don't really know what to say with this. I don't have like a whole bunch of free time right now, which is kind of why I wanted to get this review over with. But I'm just talking, really talking, and trying to like keep the conversation going. I don't know. I don't think I'm doing a very good review, guys, and I'm sorry. But I really enjoyed this movie. I probably won't watch it again for a while, but I did enjoy it. It's probably my second favorite. I mean, I've only seen, this is what, like my sixth movie of 2023. So this is probably like my second favorite behind, I don't even remember what it was anymore right now. My mind's racing. I've got something on my mind that I want to indulge in as soon as I do this review, you know what I mean? Yeah, Emile Hirsch, he's fun in this. I saw him in Into the Wild, and also The Girl Next Door, which is a fantastic movie. It really is. That movie is awesome. Like, that movie is way different than what you would expect it to be. You know, even just if you look at the poster for that movie, The Girl Next Door, you would probably assume it was exactly what it looks like, but it really is so much more. And Killer Joe, I've seen that from Emile Hirsch as well, and Stephen Dorff, he's cool. I know him from Blade, of course, and some other stuff probably that I can't think of right now. The main character, Grace, she was really hot. And just wanted to mention and yeah, so there's a, when they get to the barn, there's this kid there named Danny. And I think from this point on, I probably will say stuff that is definitely spoilers. Okay, so if you enjoyed this review up to this point, thank you. Leave a comment if you feel like. And please subscribe as well, because I looked at my analytics, and like 92% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. That blew my mind. I understand if you're sick of seeing that in YouTube videos, like, oh my gosh, I'm sick of, well, not sick, but like they always say this, like, oh, most of you aren't subscribed. But yeah, so they stop at the barn. The kid there named Danny, by the way, rest in peace to the actor. I think his name is Tyler Sanders. Passed away from a fentanyl overdose. And he was younger than me, which, that deaths like that do sting a little bit for me, and just make me think about life and more thankful for it. You know what I mean? But yeah, and so and the kid Danny, he really is a good kid, Danny, but he's telling these strangers in the middle of the night, I don't think it's a good idea you stay here. Now, it seems like that's just a typical stranger danger detection in like a teenage kid, right? But, and even he's like, I actually mean this for your own good, you know? Because his grandpa and his sister, well his grandpa really, are freaking organ harvesters. This is another thing. The things aren't so black and white, are they? When like I understand the villains, because the grandpa, who was really a really cool character, by the way, even though he's messed up, obviously. The grandpa, I get where he's coming from completely when he says, when he says, like, do you know how long someone who needs a certain organ has to wait before they finally get it. 7 years. And most of them have already died by then. You know, I get that. I understand that. Obviously, I don't agree with killing people, harvesting their organs, but far out. And one weird thing about this movie too was how when that like whole truth was revealed, and we get to Danny, and like of course he knew about this, of course he did, but he's like he acts all psycho once that truth comes out, and then like he starts to like go to the other side, you know what I mean, and wants to, you know, side with Grace and decide to get her out of there. Like I said already, full spoilers now. And then he acts like as if he wasn't acting all psycho. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, not like psycho, like I'm gonna kill you or anything. I mean psycho just with how emotionless he seemed to be. Kind of like once that truth was, you know what I mean? If you watch the movie, maybe you'll know what I mean, or maybe I'm just seeing things that someone else doesn't. But some really cool ass kills in this. Some almost hardcore stuff. There was this really messed up scene with Emile Hirsch and something that happens to his character. But I won't say what, but when I was getting to that scene, I was like, oh my gosh. And then we cut away before we see it actually fully happen. Of course, we see the aftermath, but still, I was like, dang it. That would have been so hardcore if you actually showed that. You know what I mean? But, yeah. This review, way longer than I thought it would be. I hope I did good. And like I said, like I don't like criminals. All right, guys. I don't agree. I don't like criminals. All right, but like this movie is showing. I know it's just a movie, but still, like things aren't so black and white. Like even Stephen Dorff, even though he's like a robber in this movie, yeah, he's not like a psycho, and he did do some good in this movie, like even for the girl he kidnapped, you know, and that stuff just has you conflicted, you know what I mean? But yeah. Anyway, I hope this review turned out good for y'all. If you thought this review was terrible, which I won't lie, I think it might have been terrible, but way longer and probably better than I thought it was going to be anyway. I hope you enjoyed. That was my thoughts / review on The Price We Pay, with some spoilers, of course. But yeah, that's all I got to say. I'll probably give this a 7 out of 10 as well. I know I've been giving 7 out of 10s like crazy for movies this year. But yeah, and this would probably be my second best film of 2023 so far. I don't even remember what my first was. Sick. Sick was my first. Thanks for watching, y'all. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out.